money, keep these bad bitches around. I just wanted to be rich. I came from nothing, I was thugging with my niggas. Now these niggas come up to me like we rounds. Guess all this money, keep these fake niggas around.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Jack Move, man. I'm fresh out of seeing the brand new Uncharted movie, people. Now, if you follow the channel, you will know I'm a pretty big fan of Uncharted. Played all the games numerous times, played the online numerous times. I consider myself an Uncharted aficionado. So when I caught when they were making an Uncharted movie, I kind of was, I didn't really want to watch it, man. I went in wanting to hate the movie, not wanting to like the movie. This movie has been in development since 2007. Been through 6 or 7 different directors, been through development hell. As a matter of fact, the character that plays Sully, Mark Wahlberg, originally, they wanted him to play Nathan Drake. That's how long this movie's been in development, all right? I was still in high school. I was getting out of high school when they been in high school 14, 15 years. So, yeah, the shit been in development for a while, man. But anywho, I'm here to tell you, run down a quick synopsis of the movie, run down whether or not I like the movie, and tell y'all where it differentiates itself from the games, all right? Y'all want to do that? All right, cool. Now, Uncharted the movie is based on the popular series of PlayStation video games of the same name, okay? This movie stars Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, okay? I'm pretty much run down probably the first 30, 40 minutes of the movie just to get y'all a synopsis of what's going on. It ain't even that much of the movie. It's not spoilers. I don't think I can really spoil this movie. If you played an Uncharted game, you've kind of seen this movie, all right? So, you ever, you know how them old, like, hood movies will start off with, like, you know, the black and white, like, damn, like, it's like a fucked up situation. They be like, I know you want to know how I got in this situation, right? Then they do, like, the flashback. This movie kind of started in a similar way, you know what I mean? Like, it starts on the plane cargo scene. And, of course, if you're just watching, you're like, what the hell going on? If you don't know what's going on. So, they did that. Then it flashes back 15 years prior, right? 15 years prior, Drake is 10 years old. Him and his brother Sam, all right? Of course, they doing the treasure hunt shit. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but pretty much they're talking about Magellan and circumnavigating the earth and how he got a lost gold and it's not lost. It's not, what is it? It's not lost if it can be found. Some shit they were saying. You know the little sayings they like to do. But anyway, they start off by that. Some other stuff happened. They go to the present day. Present day New York 15 years later. Nathan Drake is 25 years old. He's a bartender in New York City. He's also like a petty thief, you know, pickpocket shit like that, small crimes. So he in the bar doing this little jiggy shit, you know, putting the drinks on his booty and twerking to get, you know, just little bartender tricks and whatnot, flirting with chicks. But he ended up pickpocketing this one chick, right? Victor Sullivan pulls up in the bar. He mentions to Drake that he saw him pickpocket the chick, and he said, hit me up, kid. I got this job. Life-changing money. Hit me up. And of course, Drake don't know this dude. He don't know Sullivan. He was like, nah, man. Like, he pretty much told him to go fuck off. So, but eventually he realized, you know what I mean? They end up linking back up, and then he was like, yeah, I want to do it, right? Sully reveals that he actually knows Drake's brother. It was another reason he was there. He know Drake's brother. And if Drake helped him on his job, he'll help him get back with Sam, right? All right, cool. That's the whole plot of the story. And like I said, if you played an Uncharted game, which I'm going to run down how most Uncharted games, if not all Uncharted games go, you can put 2 and 2 together, right? There is a treasure, right? They end up going on a trek to find it. They end up getting to the specified area the treasure's at, and they usually realize the treasure's not fucking there. So they got to go to a whole nother locale to get the treasure, and there's usually backstabbing, deceit, deception, shit like that going on. They usually don't even get to keep the treasure, right? So, yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. This movie pretty much is like Uncharted 4. It's structured like Uncharted 4, but it does have elements of really Uncharted 3 and 4, right? And I guess you could say it's a couple of callbacks to 2 and 1, but they're not heavily mentioned in the story. Like, in the promotional images, they showed the auction house scene, right? That's a scene directly from Uncharted 4. The cargo plane scene, a scene directly from Uncharted 3. They even showed pirate ships. Now, pirate ships, Uncharted 4, right at the end of the game, Uncharted 4 pirate ships. There are like set pieces in the movie. Of course, it's a fucking action movie. So there are set pieces, but I wouldn't say, I'm going to just say this. They don't play out nothing like they do in the game, right? Like the setup, the motivation is not the same, right? It might be a similar situation, but It ain't got the same setup. The characters are not the same, okay? Now, as far as, I guess you'll say the protagonists, you know, you got Sully, Chloe, Drake. These are characters from the games. But all the antagonists are not in the games, people. But they do mirror characters from the game. Like, there's this black chick in the game. Pretty much, I believe her actual name is like Tati Gabrielle or some shit like that. If you seen You on Netflix, You Season 3, she's like the black librarian in the show. And let me just say something, bro. This woman is goddamn gorgeous, okay? Everything she's in, she's just oozing, beautiful energy on the screen. All right, beautiful woman. That's all I want to say. She's kind of like a Nadine-ish type character. If you played Uncharted 4, Nadine Ross, she puts you in the mind of that. Then they got a guy that's like a Wraith, or pretty much like Wraith, okay? Pretty much like Wraith. So the antagonists in this game are not, in this movie, are not from the game, but they mirror characters from the game, okay? With that being said, let me say this. I'm going to tell you some differences between the game and the movie. I'm kind of all over the place. I don't like describing shit. In the movie, Drake and Sam are linked together. Sam leaves when Drake is 10 years old. He's just looking for Sam, right? Just like the games. I think Drake was a little bit older when Sam left him in the games, but I could be wrong about that. But it's around the same. That's like the same shit. You know the ring, sick Parvis Magna, the ring. In the video games, Drake get that out like a coffin, a sarcophagus, or whatever the fuck, a coffin. He get it from Sam in the movie, okay? These are not spoilers. This is like the first 5 minutes of the fucking movie. I'm not ruining anything. So the origin of the ring is not the same. How he met Sully is not the same. Originally, he met Sully when he was 13 years old. In this movie, he don't meet Sully until he's 25 years old, okay? Chloe, the way he meet Chloe, they weren't fucking with each other at first. You know, in the game, when they introduced it like Chloe and Drake, they was already like kind of fucking off with each other. They already knew each other. It's not like that in the movie. They're pretty much the main differences. And besides that, like I said, the set pieces, the shit from the game, it don't play out nothing like it does in the movie. But I will say this. A particular set piece in this movie, I feel, is better than the way it played out in the game. Now, I'm not going to spoil this, but the third act of this movie, I feel I would like to have seen that translated into a game, an Uncharted game. I really do think that would have translated well. I like the way they did it. So what else is different? I know I'm missing out some different shit, but pretty much, I'm gonna be honest, nothing is really the same. But it does feel like Uncharted. Don't get me twisted. But if you're going in looking for this movie to be a 1-to-1 remake or exactly like the games, you might be disappointed. It plays out like the games, but you see what I'm saying? Like, they're not there for Shambhala, or it's not the same story. It's a completely different story with similar elements, right? The auction house, for instance. The auction house in the game, they was going to get some shit to go to Scotland. But in this one, they're getting some shit to go to the Philippines. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, they switching shit up for movie purposes. Do I like this movie? I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I went in wanting to dislike this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a very fun movie. I went with my sister and my cousin. They're not Uncharted fans. They don't play video games like that. I saw them laughing a few times and enjoying the movie. Mark Wahlberg. I was against Mark Wahlberg's casting as Sully. I think he did a damn good job. Like I said, the comedy was there between him and Tom Holland. The chemistry was there. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, the only actor Sony knows, apparently. I thought he did a good job, man. I gotta be honest. Now, I do still feel that he's not the right stature of a Nathan Drake. I feel like he's a little short, which they even joke and allude to that. The movie does have like some running jokes, like him liking bubble gum and him having a lighter that never works, and him low-key being an alcoholic type, like a Lush. So it got good comedy, got good running jokes. It's not too much I actually dislike about the movie. Believe it or not, man. Believe it or not. Good movie. Check this movie out, people. The Uncharted movie. Can you believe Jack movie like the Uncharted movie? I did not expect to like this movie. Loki didn't want to like the movie. Shout out to Chloe, too. I think the casting was real good throughout the movie. The actress that played Chloe, she's also gorgeous. Beautiful fucking actress, man. Like, she's a good actress, and she was, not bad to look at either. So, shit. Kudos to the casting director in this movie, okay? Especially for the women. Let me fall back. Anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all go check out the Uncharted movie, man. Let me know what y'all think, all right? Anywho, deal with Jack moving, huh? I'm signing out, all right? Peace. All right, listening to this back before I upload it, I almost forgot. There is an after credit scene, people. Stay tuned for the after credit scene in this movie, all right? I don't know if they think they Marvel or what. Also, the thing about the after credit scene, I don't know if it got leaked. I saw this after credit scene months ago on Twitter, so I don't know who the fuck leaked it. It was a good surprise, but it is what it is, bro. It is a little bit more in addition to the scene at the beginning, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Oh yeah, I almost forgot again. So, it was funny, man. If you're a part of this community, you will get the reference. But Drake pulled out the "Here Goes Nothing." He pulled that out. It instantly put me in the mind of the Kids Move Uncharted 4 challenge, man. So I got a good chuckle out of it. I'm probably the only person that thought this shit was funny in the theater. But yeah, I'm really out this time, y'all. All right, peace.